Okay, so this video, why online school is failing, it got so many views and I got a lot of comments blowing up and I got a lot of people supporting what I said and agreeing that it's not working. And I just feel so bad hearing you all saying that it's not worth it for you all. It's taking a huge damage to y'all's mental health. So I'm gonna give you all some advice here. And the thesis is only you know yourself the most. So you gotta take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, then you cannot serve yourself properly, the best. And then you'll fail others around you. You gotta take care of yourself first. That's how you find your purpose, so you can be the best version of yourself. You cannot serve your purpose if you are always stressed. You gotta learn how to take care of yourself, love yourself. And then when you find your purpose, then you can help yourself, and then you can help others around you. Okay, the reason why I created this thesis is because what I noticed is that a lot of the comments bring up their parents. The short answer is your parents don't know you the most, and you're depending so much on them. You're taking in too much pressure from them into your life, and that's not really healthy. That's not really healthy for you, because your parents don't know you the most. Only you know yourself the most. Sure, maybe when you're a baby and toddler, but does your parents face the things that you face at school? And some people would be like, well, I was once a kid too. Well, times have changed. Society has changed. So they don't know what you have to go through. They don't know the things you face. You gotta do what's best for you. With my mom and I, my mom doesn't know what I experience all the time throughout my middle and high school years. And sure, I asked her for some advice, she gave some advice to me, and that's okay. But there's gonna be big issues that I'm gonna have to change or approach that she may not always like, that she may not always agree with, but that's okay, because that's me. And my mom is my mom. That's how it's supposed to happen. You do not have to be the same person as your parents, because your parents are here for a different purpose in this world. So are you. Advice 1 is to do the bare minimum, because if those courses aren't serving you well, like most likely how most of them are, pass with the bare minimum, alright? Pass with the bare minimum so you can have more free time to find yourself, to meditate, find your hobbies, because life is so short. The earlier you find what you love to do, the easier you'll rock this world. So do the bare minimum and go focus on something else, alright? Advice 2 is to meditate, because when you meditate, you get rid of the stress. So then it'll be easier for you to find the highest version of yourself, you know? And this is the problem. School does not address mental health enough. It does not. There's not any meditation sessions at school. All it is just forcing all this material in your brain, and then you have to memorize it in a week, and then after you take the test, it's gone. That does not make sense to me. Meditate, because when you meditate, you'll find yourself that will serve you decades and decades versus the knowledge that you only need for a week, you know? Advice 3, if the class is serving you a high purpose, then maybe you should focus on those classes, prioritize those classes, and not the other BS classes, alright? Because like, hey, if you want to be a doctor and you're taking a college course during your high school years, go for it. Focus on that, because that is your purpose. Now, the last and final advice I have for you all is turn your hobbies into an education. Because school is not always education. I've said this so many times. Because I remember this quote, don't always let school stop your education. Find what you can learn from your hobbies and how it can strengthen your purpose so your impact to the world can be the biggest thing that you can think of. And that goes back of you being the highest version of yourself. And this is my problem. I feel like online school is a symbolism of invading your private area, which is your room, and then this will decrease freedom, and then without freedom you can't really meditate to be woke and find the highest version of you. That's why I'm not really the biggest fan of online school, but you can always protest or don't follow the current, go against it, and find your own path. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I've always been doing. I know where to spend my energy on, and this is what I'm trying to preach to you all, because I want you to be the best version of you. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you found those advice helpful, then please give it a like. If you have any more questions, comments, concerns, please comment that down below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Other than that, I'm gonna keep on meditating and hustling. So, peace.